Hi, welcome to my channel today. I'm Naomi, the channel's Nomi Poloni. Today I'm bringing you a review of the Beco Toddler Cool. Now I'm working with a brand called Slumber-Roo on this. Slumber-Roo sell a range of different baby carriers, but they are all really good quality, ergonomic baby carriers, no crotch dangling, none of these rubbishy ones. They're going to really support your back and your hips as a parent, and they're going to make sure that your children are in the best position for them as well, to keep them comfortable and to stop any problems with their hips. So we really love Beco. I've ordered from Slumber-Roo several times in the past, and I've ordered a Beco Gemini Cool from them in the past. I've ordered a Beco Soleil Twilight from them in the past, and I've always loved them as a company, and that's where I get my baby carriers from. So I'm really pleased that I'm working with them reviewing this. We love Beco's, which is why we've stayed with Beco to get the toddler carrier. We kind of know where we're at with them. We know that they suit us. We know that they work well for both me, I'm 5'3", and Mark, who's 6 foot. So we wanted to stick with Beco again. I think we've had 3 Beco carriers in the past. So I'm going to show you what the Beco Toddler's like today. I'm going to unbox this, and then I'm going to do a little bit of a comparison between the Beco Soleil and this. So if you have the Beco Soleil or one of the other Becos, you can see whether it's worth you upgrading to the toddler, what the difference is in size and positioning of our children. So let's get into this anyway. So this, we've literally not opened it. So we'll get into the box. So we've had the Beco Gemini Cool before, and the difference with the cool versions of the Becos is it's got this mesh material, so it's more breathable. Anybody who's baby worn before will know that you get really hot when you baby wear, so we quite like to go for these. I mean, in the winter, if you're wearing them, you're probably going to have a coat on and you're going to have thicker clothes on those, so I think you can never go like too far wrong with the cool variations. Obviously, if you want to get a regular one, they do really pretty patterns, and I really like the new flamingos ones they've got. But this is good. It's a bit more wipeable as well than the like patterned versions. So it's not good you can put these in the washing machine, but it's not good to put them in the washing machine too much. So I quite like that. It's a bit easier to spot clean. So kind of can't see it all here. This one, like the Soleil, has the little pouch that's got a zip there, which is so handy if you're carrying your baby on your front. It's also got the hood that detaches. This is different to the old one we had. This looks like it's a new feature, is that it's a pull rather than a clip, which is actually quite handy, so you're not going to wake your kid up popping them. And the rest of the stuff looks quite similar. So this goes from 20 to 60 pounds. So that's quite a big range. How heavy is my child now? Lena is 28 pounds, I think, last time we weighed her. It also comes with the like full instructions, so you can see all of the parts, what they're called, exactly how to use it. Personally, I always found videos more helpful to figure out how to carry my children in it, but this is really handy as reference. It's really helpful. So yeah, you get all that to get you accustomed with your carrier. Okay, let's do a side by side. So this is the Beco Toddler, and then to compare it, this is the Beco Soleil Twilight. I've got a stain there, and I think it might be tea. I don't know what's going on, but it needs to go in the washing machine. It's very much loved, so please ignore the state of it. But you can see the size difference there. Like, you can see it's much shorter. You can see that. And it's hard to get them both in. I'm going to stand on a chair, try and show you side by side. So yeah, you can see it's much shorter, narrower, as you'd expect, basically. It says it's from 18 months plus. Lena's 3.5. Our kids are quite small, they're petite for their age. They're only on like the 4th centile, so we're only just upgrading to a toddler now that Lena is 3.5. I felt like the Soleil goes up to, I think, 45 pounds. So we were quite happy with our Soleil, but I noticed the past few times I wore her in it, it wasn't feeling as comfortable. So I felt like it was time to upgrade. I'm thinking, is there any other features on here that I haven't told you about? I think what I'd like to do is show you my 3.5-year-old in the Soleil and in this, so you can see what it's like with a kid in it. And I'll also put my 6.5-year-old in this, so you can see what a 6.5-year-old looks like in this. So we'll give this a go. So my trick for getting my toddler into a back carry, because I was never very good at the twisting around, is come here, you can climb on my back. So now she's big, I literally do this. I get on the floor and she comes around. Hold on tight. Now, are these fastened? Let me see. So we'll just do this. Set up the yarn straight and let's tighten this up a bit. And let's fasten the chest strap, which appears to be a neck strap right now because I need to tighten it up right. And then she's in position, so I'm just going to tighten everything up. So, oh, that's got twisted, that's why. Have a look. I don't know how that's happened, but that needs to be fixed, but I'll do it afterwards. So this is Lena, she's 3.5, she weighs about 28 pounds. This is her in the Beco Soleil. Yeah, you like it in there? Should we try a new one now? And to take her out, I just climb down and then I just let her literally get out and stand on the floor. Stand up. I'll fall down. Right, should we try the new one? Are you holding on, baby? I'm going to tighten it up a little bit. And I'm going to fasten the chest strap like this so it's supported. And then once I feel like she's secure enough, I just stand up. Right? Are you feeling secure? And then, I'm just going to tighten these as tight as I can get them. Okay, so I think that is her in. I think that I might have it as tight as it actually goes, because both Lena and I are a little bit petite. That feels a lot better than the Soleil, I think, now with Lena's weight. How does that feel?
Good.
Does that feel better than the old one?
Yeah.
Does it feel more comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah? You like it? I actually think now, with the Soleil, I was having the band like about here, but I think with the size of this one, I could probably have it positioned differently now. There's a lot more padding on this, on the straps on this than there is on the Soleil actually. It feels a lot more comfortable. I feel like she's positioned broader. Can you just show there? And if she's seated, what does she look like to you?
Good.
So, yeah, I think we're both a bit more comfortable in this. So I just wanted to show you what these are for, because it took us years to figure it out. So if you're like smaller like me, then you'll have a lot of excess straps. So this is, you just pull them like that and it keeps them out the way. So you literally just roll them up like this, keeping the elasticated bit out. For years I didn't know what these did. Probably could have just Googled it. And then just pull the elasticated bit around it. Might have done that one a bit too big. There you go. There you go. So I just do that and it just helps keep a bit of it out of the way. And when you're not using it, you can just pull them around like that. There you go. Okay, now we're going to show you Papa Ginge, who's 6 foot, put my 6.5-year-old Arlo in the baby carrier.
Right. Oh, God.
This is scary. Not that scary.
We'll both use my technique.
Your technique.
Yeah? Right, turn around. Go stand by the door so we can... Right, so that's Arlo, he's 6.5. How much does he weigh again? I think he's exactly a stone heavier than Lena. Is he 38 pounds? I need to check that. But yeah, there we go. You feel comfortable in that, Arlo?
Yeah, I just want to... Yeah, not really.
Not really, what's the matter? Your chest's hurting?
Yeah.
You feel a bit squashed?
I wouldn't normally carry him. It's just
But it's good if we ever need to, we've got the option to. Turn around. You know, that's quite handy that we've now got one that we can carry them both in. Okay, so that is the Beco Toddler Cool. Now you've seen a 5'3" woman wear it with a 3.5-year-old, and I've just checked her weight. She's 26.5 pounds the last time we weighed her, so not quite 28 pounds. And you've seen it on a 6-foot man with a 6.5-year-old, and I've just checked. He is about 117 centimeters tall and he weighs 40 pounds. So there's the difference of 2 different sized children in it. I definitely think now was the right time for us to move up from the Beco Soleil to the toddler. It feels a lot more comfortable in this now, so I'm pleased we've made that upgrade. Just a quick note, the Beco Soleil, if you were interested in that, if you aren't watching this because you've already got one and you want to see the difference, that's actually been discontinued now, but Beco have a very similar upgraded kind of Soleil. It's called the Beco Woven Carrier, I think. Let me just check. I think that was what it was called. Yeah, Beco Woven Carrier. So it's basically like an upgraded version of the Soleil, so it's got different fabric and some subtle modifications, like the chest strap is set on a slider and removable infant insert for newborn babies. So that one is still available if you're wanting something more like a Soleil that went from newborn up until toddler. But sadly, our baby days are over and it was definitely time to go to a toddler for us. So thank you so much to Slumber-Roo for sending us this to review, and make sure that you go follow them. We'll add the links below. We've got a review on this channel of the Beco Gemini Cool, so you can go and have a look at that. We'll put the link in the description there for that as well. Sadly, I couldn't compare the Gemini Cool and the Toddler Cool because we've since sold the Beco Gemini because Lena had outgrown. Gemini is smaller than the Soleil, so she'd definitely outgrown the Gemini, or at least we felt she had. So I'll pop all of those links in the description. Thank you very much for watching. If you've liked this video, give us a thumbs up and please make sure you're subscribing, and bye for now.